You are not fat. You are not lean either. You are just soft. No abs, no real muscle, no shape. You eat more and the belly grows. You eat less and you just get smaller. That usually means one thing: skinny fat. And today, I am going to help you fix it. But first, let us figure out whether you are actually skinny fat or just assuming it. There are a few signs, and they are hard to ignore. First sign: you look fine with clothes on, but the second the shirt comes off, the illusion disappears. Soft stomach, flat chest, arms that look okay from a distance, but no real separation. Second sign: you can pinch a decent amount of fat around your waist. If your love handles are easy to grab, there's a good chance you are in that skinny fat zone. Third sign: there is no visible muscle detail anywhere. No shoulder caps, no arm veins, no chest line, just smoothness everywhere. Fourth sign: your strength does not match your training time. If you've been lifting for a year and you still can't bench your body weight, that's a warning sign. If that sounds like you, then yes, there is a strong chance you are skinny fat. But before we talk about the fix, we need to talk about what's keeping you stuck. The first mistake is eating the wrong way. You don't know whether to bulk or cut, so you follow random advice and start forcing food down your throat because somebody told you to eat big to get big. The result: you are not building quality muscle, you are just getting softer. Then the opposite happens. You panic and start cutting hard. You want to get lean, but there's hardly any muscle underneath to reveal. So instead of looking defined, you just end up looking smaller and flatter. That's because a massive calorie deficit is not a good place for your body to build muscle. Your body is too busy trying to survive. So for skinny fat people, aggressive bulking and aggressive cutting are both the wrong play. But here's the good news. This is actually the best body type to transform quickly, because you can lose fat and build muscle at the same time. That's called body recomposition, and that's exactly what you need. The second mistake is thinking endless cardio will solve everything. So you start doing hard runs, brutal sprints, long sessions on the treadmill, and you come out of it feeling like you survived a war. You sweat, you suffer, and you assume it must be working. It usually isn't. Because when you stack too much cardio on top of lifting, your recovery gets worse, your energy drops, your workouts suffer, and building muscle becomes much harder. You are not getting fit, you are just getting exhausted. And after a few weeks, you hate the process and quit. The third mistake is chasing extreme diets every time a new trend pops up. Keto, carnivore, zero carbs, zero fun. These plans don't fail because they're automatically evil. They fail because they make people obsessed, rigid, and miserable. One week, carbs are the enemy, fruit is bad, rice is dangerous, bread is treated like a crime. Then Saturday comes, you feel deprived, and you binge on pizza, sweets, and everything you denied yourself all week. After that comes guilt. Then Monday starts, and the whole cycle repeats. That's why the real fix is not some extreme plan. It's consistency. Normal food, controlled calories, enough protein, no drama, no fear of carbs. You just need to eat like a human being with a plan. All right, enough about the mistakes. Let's get into the actual solution.
Step 1. Eat at maintenance or only a slight deficit. Not a bulk, not a crash cut. Right in the middle. For most skinny fat people, maintenance calories or a small deficit of around 10 to 15% is the sweet spot, because that is where recomposition happens best. You lose fat while still giving your body enough energy to build muscle. Finding your calorie target is simple. Use any total daily energy expenditure calculator. Put in your height, weight, age, and activity level. That number gives you a starting point. The hard part is staying consistent with that number every day. Not guessing, not overeating because you felt hungry, not starving because you got impatient. The same calories, day after day, for weeks. That is where Cal AI makes life easier. Set your goal to maintenance or a slight deficit, and it gives you the calorie and macro targets you actually need. No mental math, no second guessing. Calories, protein, carbs, and fat laid out for you. Then, all you do is take a picture of your meal. That is it. Cal AI reads it in seconds and gives you the macros. Missed something in the photo? Add it in with a couple of taps and move on. What makes that useful long-term is the food database, because nobody eats the same chicken and broccoli bowl forever. You go out to eat, you grab random food on busy days, you buy packaged stuff, you try different meals. Cal AI already has that handled. And if the food is packaged, scan the barcode. A few seconds and you are done. That is how you stay precise without making your life miserable. Body recomposition is simple in theory, but it only works when the numbers are accurate. Cal AI makes that part effortless. So Step 2. Protein comes first. No excuses. A good target is around 1.6 to 2 grams of protein per pound of body weight. After that, fill the rest of your calories with carbs and fats. Protein is what helps build muscle and protect it while you lose fat. Without enough protein, you are just dieting. You are not recomposing.
And yes, I know what you were thinking. That sounds like a lot, and you are already sick of chicken. Good news. You don't need to survive on chicken breast forever. Use easy options: Greek yogurt, protein shakes, eggs, tuna, lean beef, cottage cheese. You can build a high-protein day without turning your whole life into a meal prep competition. Step 3. Train like muscle actually matters. Going to the gym with no plan is how people stay soft for years. They do whatever machine is open, random reps, random sets, random effort, and then wonder why nothing changes. If you want to fix skinny fat, you need progressive overload. That means you get better over time. More weight, more reps, better control, better form. If you benched 135 for 8 reps last week, try to beat it this week. Maybe 135 for 9, maybe 140 for 8. Progress is progress. And the last few reps matter. That is where growth happens, but it has to be real effort with good form, not sloppy ego lifting. There is a huge difference between a controlled bench press and a guy launching the bar like it insulted his family. One builds muscle, the other builds injury. So follow a proper program and stay on it long enough to actually progress. Step 4. Fix the lifestyle stuff, because skinny fat is not just a gym problem. It's a daily habit problem. Start with movement. Get 7,000 to 10,000 steps a day, non-negotiable. Walk after meals. Walk while taking calls. Walk while listening to podcasts. Just move. You don't need punishing cardio sessions. A lot of small steps done every day will help burn calories, improve recovery, and keep your energy stable. Next, sleep. At least 7 hours of quality sleep. That is when your body recovers. That is when muscle grows. That is when your system resets. No sleep, no real progress. And above all, stay consistent. This is not a 4-week miracle challenge. This is a lifestyle reset. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be steady. 80% consistency for 6 months will beat 100% effort for 3 weeks, followed by quitting. Now, let's talk about tracking, because if you don't track it, you cannot fix it. Track your food so you know whether you are actually hitting your calories and protein. Track your workouts so you can see if your lifts are moving up. Track your steps so you know whether your daily movement is enough. You can use your phone notes, a spreadsheet, or any app you like. For workouts, write down the exercise, the weight, and the reps. Compare week to week. If the numbers are rising, you are moving forward. If they're flat, you need to push harder.